Sometimes the most brilliant strategies, they don't come from some huge formal 50-page document. Nope, they're actually hiding in plain sight, buried in just a few unpolished lines of text. So today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take one of those kind of messy briefs and deconstruct it, see how we can turn these little scraps of an idea into a really powerful marketing strategy.
All right, so here it is. This is our source material, our puzzle to solve. And I'm going to read this to you exactly as it was written, typos and everything. It's that kind of super informal request that, let's be honest, a lot of us get every single day. And yeah, on the surface, it looks like a total mess, right? But I promise you, there is a super clear, really powerful strategy hiding in there.
So the big question is, how in the world do you get from that jumble of words, to a clear, actionable plan for a video that's actually going to work? Well, let's break it down, piece by piece.
Okay, so first things first, we've got to break this request down into its core parts. And we're going to start with the most direct sort of technical instruction that's hidden in that sentence.
Right here, even with the typo, this part is our anchor. It's a really clear command. This video has to be found. This is the foundation that everything else is going to be built on. It's non-negotiable.
So what does SEO perspective actually mean in this case? Well, it's pretty simple. It means we have to create the video so that when someone goes to Google and types in offshore bookkeeper, boom, our video shows up. That's goal number one, locked in.
All right, so now let's dig into the next part of this brief. This is where we move past the technical stuff and get right into the strategic heart of what this content needs to be.
Okay, listen to this. The two most important words in this whole request are most important, right? It's literally telling us what matters most. This isn't just some nice suggestion, it's the core mission. The whole video has to be framed from the user's point of view.
And this slide really shows you what that shift looks like. It's the difference between a company focus and a user focus. So instead of just saying, hey, we do accounting and finance, a user-focused approach answers the questions your customer is actually asking. Like, how can I manage my money better? Or, is this thing even right for me? What are the risks involved? See the difference?
This pivot is absolutely crucial. A winning video doesn't just list off what you do. No way! It directly speaks to the audience's problems, their questions, their goals. It literally stops being an advertisement and starts being a solution for them.
Okay, so we've got our technical goal, get found. We've got our strategic goal, be user-focused. Now let's get to the final piece, the emotional goal. What do we want the viewer to feel after they watch this thing?
And here it is. And people love the. So simple, right? It doesn't say people click or people buy. It says people love. That's the emotional target. It's all about creating a real, genuine connection that's way bigger than just a single transaction.
I mean, that's a fantastic goal, right? But let's be real. Love is a pretty fuzzy metric for a business report. So how do we take this abstract emotion and turn it into something we can actually aim for and, measure?
Well, in this context, love actually translates into real, tangible actions. We're talking about high viewer engagement, likes, comments, shares. It's about building genuine trust, making the viewers see the company as an expert they can rely on. And ultimately, it's about creating loyalty, building a real community, not just a list of customers.
Okay, so we've taken this messy brief and we've broken it down into its three key parts: the technical, the strategic, and the emotional. Now for the fun part. Let's put it all back together and build a solid, cohesive video strategy.
And here it is, our final three-step plan. It's super simple. Step 1, target. We make sure we're discoverable by optimizing for that keyword, offshore bookkeeper. That's the SEO part. Step 2, connect. We address the user's real-world problems and questions head-on. That's the user perspective. And finally, step 3, engage. We create content that's so valuable and trustworthy that it builds real brand affinity. That's the people love the goal. And just like that, we went from a messy brief to a crystal clear, user-first strategy.
The amazing thing is, we didn't have to invent anything new here. Not at all. We just had to listen really carefully and deconstruct the request. Every single piece of a winning, user-centric strategy was right there, hidden in plain sight, inside that one messy sentence the whole time.
So I want to leave you with this question. Think about the most important project you're working on right now. Go back to the very beginning, to that original request, no matter how informal it was. Can you find the hidden user perspective in it? The one that could take your project from just being good to being something people absolutely love. That's the real power here. Thanks for digging into this with me.